Hello everyone, Luke here, and for today's video, we're going to be covering a new deck for the new box. Now, the deck we're going to be covering is going to be Yang Zings. So, for this deck list, this is my current build. We're running 1 Maximilian, 2 Darkness, 3 Fire, 3 Light, 3 Water, 2 Wind, 3 Thunder Crash, and 3 Yang Zing Creation. For the extra deck, we're running 2 Baxi, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Armades, 2 Archfiend's Call, and 1 Amstrix. Now, basically for this deck list, Yang Zings love to be destroyed. So, by battle or by card effect, they float into another Yang Zing monster besides themselves. That's where Thunder Crash comes in. Thunder Crash destroys all monsters you control, then deals your opponent 300 damage for each monster destroyed. And this is really good because you destroy your Yang Zing monsters, so they'll float into a new one. Now, your main play starter for the deck is going to be normal summoning any Yang Zing monster, activate Thunder Crash, destroy it, summon Darkness, pitch 2 Yang Zing cards, summon Fire and Water from your deck. Then you synchro summon into Baxi. Baxi says when it's synchro summoned, target the cards on the field up to the number of different attribute monsters used for a summon, bounce them back to the deck. Then you can target one monster, or you can target one card you control, destroy it, and target one Yang Zing monster in the graveyard and special summon it. So, with Fire, if Fire is used for the synchro summon, which it will, it'll get Baxi at 500 attack points. Then Water, when it's used, it'll make Baxi unaffected by trap effects. Then, since you'll most likely bounce all your opponent's monsters, Baxi will have 2800 attack points. Then you can destroy a card. Like I say, you can set a Thunder Crash or a Creation, destroy it, summon Fire from the deck, and then you'll have Baxi and Fire on the field, and you can attack directly for game. That's gonna be mainly your play starter. If you're going first, you can do this. You can do the exact same play, but instead of making Baxi, you can make Archfiend's Call. It will have 3,000 attack points, and it's unaffected of traps, and it cannot be targeted. So that's also something you can do going first. But going second, you're mainly going to go into Baxi, bounce out your opponent's cards, and then just stack them directly for game. For the skill, we're running Ties That Bind, just to give your monsters a little extra attack points. Mask-Chameleon, we're running it because in the late game, you can normal summon the Fire from the graveyard, then go into Baxi and bounce a card. Alright, and that's gonna be mainly it for the deck explanation. Okay, so we're going to get into the replay. I'm going to show you 2, maybe 3 replays, then we're going to go into a live duel. And depending on how fast the live duel goes, if I have enough time, I might do a second duel. We'll see, though. I didn't explain what all the cards do, because I could just explain it as the replays go on. But this, if I remember correctly, this is against a Blue Eyes player. Also, when I was play testing this deck, for some reason, 99% of the time, when I was climbing rank with this deck, I went first. I don't know why I kept on going first. It was triggering me a little bit. But I'm going second this time. So as you can see, we're going to normal summon Darkness. Now, normally, hold on, let me fix this real quick. There we go. Okay, so normally, if you did not open up with Darkness, you'll normal summon any Yang Zing monster, then activate Thunder Crash to destroy it to summon Darkness. Then use this effective Hitch 2 to summon 2 more monsters from your deck. But I open up with Darkness, so we didn't have to do that. Oh, did not want to do that. But as you can see, we're going to go into Baxi. Now, if my opponent, I can't remember if he activated this or not, but let's say this is a Karma Cut. If he activated it on my Baxi is unaffected by trap effects because of the Water Yang Zing monster. It makes Baxi unaffected. I think this is Karma Cut. And this is a misplay on his part. If he had activated this when I summoned my monster or used my monster's effect, my play would have been disrupted, and he probably would have survived this turn. Potentially ended me next turn, but he did not activate Karma Cut, but he's doing it now. Like I said, unaffected by traps, thanks to the Water Yang Zing. We're going to set a card, destroy it, summon Fire, use Ties That Bind, get some attack points, and just attack for game. Yang Zing's a really good OTK like this. If your opponent just like this does what he does and just waits until you synchro summon, that'll be a very big mistake because, like I said, backseat is unaffected by traps when it's used when the water monster is used for the synchro summon. Okay, so I can't remember what deck this person was playing. But again, I think we're going. Yeah, we're going to first in this one. Now, as you can see, we did not open very well. We opened 2 traps and 2 monsters. So normally, what you're going to do is you're going to set the water, set creation, and just pass turn. This way, if they destroy your water, you can summon another monster. Then creation will summon another monster. Then you have 2 monsters on board. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember exactly what deck they're playing. Oh, they're playing Aromages. Okay. Okay, now this could be another instance of where they try to use a trap on backseat, and even though backseat will be unaffected by traps, and you'll see in the replay. Yeah, they destroy Bixie, and we summon our monster. See, he activated Dried Winds, and Dried Winds say if you gain life points while your life points I believe are higher than mine, you can pop a card on my side field, a face up card. Now he activated Blessed Winds. It's been a while since I played Aromages, so I don't remember if you can use the effect right away. I'm pretty sure you can. I don't know why he didn't. If he did, he might have popped my monster, then I wouldn't be able to synchro summon. But like I said, he's going to do it now. He's going to use Dried Winds effect. Try to pop my backseat, but backseat can be destroyed by card effects, by trap effects, thanks to Bixie. Pop a card, summon fire. Again, exact same play. Power up, attack per game. Like I said, Yang Zing's a really good LTK if you get your combo off. Yeah, I had a pretty good win rate with this deck. Most of my losses, it wasn't really that much, but most of them just came from fairly competitive decks like Melodias and occasionally Blue Eyes. Okay, so we're playing against Pegasus. It's been a while since I played against Pegasus. Okay, so we're going second this turn. We didn't open up that well because we did not open up Thunder Crash. Well, so if we do not draw Thunder Crash, I'm most likely just going to set Bixie and then set Creation just pass. Oh, we're playing against BA, okay. BA is going to be my next video that's going to be coming out. Hopefully I can get it out this week. But if not, it'll be out next week. But I'm hoping I can get it out by Thursday. Not Thursday, Saturday. Okay, make Dante, Mill Seer, Sincere, Mill 3. Seer's gonna summon another monster. That's the tuner monster, I believe, right? Yeah, tuner. If he summons another BA, he can make Virgil. Alright, let's see what he does. If he just passes here and we draw Thunder Crash or Darkness, we're just gonna OTK him. Okay. Oh, okay, we drew Thunder Crash. Was that Skarm he had? Yeah, Skarm, okay. So Skarm is the one that searches. Okay, so it should be good. So what we're just gonna do here, we're gonna summon Bixie. Use Thunder Crash, we're gonna destroy Bixie, do a little bit of burn damage. Which really doesn't matter that much, but Bixie was destroyed by card effects, so we can use Bixie's effect. We're going to summon Darkness from our deck. Next, we're going to use Darkness effect. Fetch 2 Yang Zing cards. This is going to let us summon Fire and Water from the deck. And then, like I said, Water makes us unaffected by traps, and then Fire is going to give us an extra 500 attack points. Like I said, this will be your main play starter. Just get Darkness on the field as fast as possible. Use water and fire for material to summon Baxia and bounce our opponent's stuff. Baxia's effect, you're just gonna bounce his Dante and the other DBA tuner. And that's gonna leave him wide open. Now we're gonna set Curation. Then we're going to use Baxia's effect to destroy it, summoning fire from the graveyard. And that's going to give us our OTK. And just ties that bind just for extra damage. As you can see, we can OTK pretty easily. Okay, because that game was so fast, we might go ahead and hop into another one. Alright, so that was the first duel. We still have time, so we're gonna hop into another duel. If this one ends up fast like the previous duel, we might do a third one. Depends on how much time we have. With Yang Zing, you can pretty much end the duels pretty quickly, depending on how your opponent plays and what cards they use. Okay, so playing against Joey. Normally when I see Joey, I see Noble Knights, I believe. Ooh, Grit. Okay, well, Grit, he is going to survive our OTK unless we can get 3 monsters on board. Now, as you can see, we open up with Darkness this time. Alright, let's see what he does. Valhalla. So I'm assuming he's playing a fairy deck. Back row's pretty scary, but hopefully we can get our combo off. Oh, he's playing a light-based deck. Ooh, Master Hyperion, okay. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to summon Darkness. Hopefully we can get our effect off. Use Darkness's effect. Pitch Chi-Wing, and we're going to pitch Pulau. I am very bad at pronouncing these names. So we're going to summon a fire and summon a water. We'll summon it in the finish mode just in case. Okay, so since he didn't disrupt us, we're just going to go into Baxia, make it unaffected by traps, and we should be good. We can't get the OTK up, unfortunately. But he's going to lose a lot of his stuff, so that's going to take away most of his options. Use Baxia's effect. I am not going to target the monster, mainly because I can run it over. I mainly want to get rid of the back row and Valhalla, so he can't use it again. We have more attack points than Hyperion, so I'm not worried about leaving it on the field. So we can just run it over and the OTK him on the next turn. Since we're getting rid of all this stuff, he's going to have no cards on the field and no hand, and only 1 card on the field. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, that is not good, so I can summon a fire, but that won't give us enough attack points. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is it won't last into the end phase, so I can do it again. I'm trying to debate whether or not to set the Thunder Crash to pop it to summon fire, because he will attack fire, giving me another monster. Let's go ahead and do that. We're just gonna set Thunder Crash, use Baxia's effect, pop Crash. We're gonna summon a fire in the finish mode. But that will go back to 2,800 attack points, and he can't attack over us. He can pop us, but he needs an agent, I believe, in the graveyard. Is it agent or just a fairy? No, light fairy type monster. At least he cannot get one in the graveyard, so at most he can just run over fire, and it will give us another monster. Like I said, backseat's unaffected by traps, so we're not worried about that too much. Now, Chiwin's effect in the graveyard is when some Yang Z monster is destroyed, you can summon Chiwi from the graveyard. Oh, he just quit. I guess he knew he lost at that point. He really couldn't do much. Yeah, like I was saying, Chiwi's effect from the graveyard. When a Yang Z monster you control is destroyed, you can summon it back from the graveyard in defense or attack position. Like I said, it gives you another boy. That's why I say Yang Z are very good at stalling out attacks. Alright, so my thoughts on this deck. I really enjoy playing this deck. I've been using mainly just this deck to grind rank because right now this is probably my favorite deck to play right now. Mask Million really doesn't come out that much. Is mainly there for me to just destroy Baxi to summon a monster from the graveyard. The extra deck, Scrap Dragon really isn't needed. I'm just running it there just for the option, but I never went into it once, so you can just replace it with anything. Armades is also replaceable. I just like it for its effect to where my opponent can't activate anything. Call is really good. You don't need it at 2, but having that 2 is nice, just in case your first one gets destroyed. Amistrix, again, I never go into Amistrix, but I just like having it there for the option. And you don't need Ties That Bind, really. I'm just using it there for just an extra attack gain. You can replace it with other skills. I just like this skill the best for right now. I might experiment with other skills and different builds for another video. I might do later on this deck, but we'll see. But that's it for the video. Let me know your thoughts on it, and let me know how you're enjoying this deck because I really do enjoy this deck. Hopefully, I can get a deck on Burning Abyss this week. If not, I'll do it next week. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And in the comment section, tell me your thoughts on this deck. Do you like the deck? Do you hate it? But yeah, that's it for the video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Ah.